BGYO, formerly Star Hunt Academy Boys or Shell Boys, is a Filipino boy band formed in 2018 through ABS-CBN's Star Hunt Academy show. The group is composed of 5 members: BGYO, JL, Nikki, and Nate. BGYO debuted on January 29, 2021, with their single, The Light. The group released their second single, He's Into Her, as part of the official soundtrack of the Philippine romantic comedy series of the same title. The song led to the group's first achievement, earning them the Best Theme Song award at the 2021 Asian Academy Creative Awards. Their debut album, The Light, achieved record-breaking success, topping iTunes Philippines' Top 100 Albums chart for 12 consecutive days, making it the longest top-charting album by a Filipino act on the platform. BGYO's achievements also reached the international stage, with the group featured in Grammys' The Many Sounds of Asian Pop listicle in 2023. The name of BGYO is an acronym for Becoming the Change. Going further, UNI, originally Filipino, contrary to the belief of many. The group's name is not a shortened form of the Filipino word BGYO, which means storm, particularly a tropical cyclone. 2018 to 2020, formation and introduction. In 2018, ABS-CBN launched the Star Hunt Academy program, a project led by entertainment head Laurendi Diogi for the purpose of introducing Filipino talents in the international market. 250 auditionees ranging from ages 16 to 19 from different places in the Philippines were evaluated, from which the first set of male trainees were selected. It was initially planned to debut a 7-member idol boy group, but was minimized to 5. The final lineup ended with BGYO, JL, Nikki, and Nate. They were trained for 2 years under Filipino and South Korean mentors from Dr. Academy. Vocal coach Kichi Molina and Austrian native dance coach Mickey Pers were some of the notable Filipino mentors. On August 3, 2019, the 5 members were officially introduced as the Star Hunt trainees in the online pre-show of the Big Night of Pinoy Big Brother. Also, through a performance, they have attended the 2019 Southeast Asian Games Thanksgiving celebration. In May 2020, Diogi released a dance practice video of BGYO, Nikki, and Nate dancing to 17's Let Me Hear You Say to show their training progress. In the subsequent months, the Academy has released vlogs of the trainees on YouTube and performance videos on Twitter. The group was also invited to perform on the Happy Hallyu Day 4, which lasted from August 22 and 29 on October 18. BGYO as Shell Boys became part of the ASAP Nat Into and performed BTS hit song on October 31. They also performed on the 2020 Philippines-Korea Cultural Exchange Festival. On December 4, 2020, the official debut month of the group, in January 2021, was announced, together with the contract signing with Star Magic and record label Star Music. On December 6, the group performed on the opening of Pinoy Big Brother Connect 12/26. On December 12, the group appeared on It's Showtime and went viral with their performances of Sarah Geronimo's hit songs Tala and Kilometro. 2021 to 2020 for a debut and early years. Ahead of their debut, Star Hunt Academy released a series of teasers for the group. On January 13, they revealed the group's official name accompanied with its official logo. Dr. collaborated with South Korean producers Rogan and Dank for BGYO's debut single, The Light, released on January 29. The English lyrics were written by Korean-American composer and songwriter Distract, and the Tagalog lyrics written by the members themselves to reflect their own story in the song. The single was choreographed by Layback, known to have worked with Superm, Hyolyn, and Zico. In March 2021, BGYO was featured in the spring 2021 issue of L'Official. On March 31, the group was announced as Mix Spotlight Artist for the month of April. On April 9, BGYO was revealed to record the official soundtrack of UNF's digital Philippine romance comedy series, He's Into Her. On April 21, BGYO performed on the Wish 107.5 bus with their debut single, On. April 23, 2021. The second single He's Into Her was released. On the same day, BGYO was added on the roster of Spotify Radar program. On May 21st, the group's first collaboration single Feel Good Pilipinas with KZ Tandingan was released. On May 17th, BGYO participated in the fourth season of Coke Studio Philippines, Itodo Mo Beat Mo, where they performed the choreographed rendition of Keiko Necesarios, While We Are Young, 3 days after. An original composition of BGYO and Necesario titled Run-In was revealed. On May 29th, the group also took part on the virtual red carpet premiere of He's Into Her. In June 2021, a virtual international fan meet called BGYO Live Zoom Party took place, where they performed The Light, He's Into Her, and a cover of the song An Ano by Colombian singer-songwriter Sebastian Yatra and Mexican pop rock band Reek. They also got the chance to be interviewed on SBS Popasia on June 10th. The group also made an appearance on the official debut of their sister group BGYO on June 11. BGYO embarked on their first global caravan named Feel Good Pilipinas Global Independence Day Caravan, along with various artists, which lasted from June 11th to 20th. They also participated on All for One Canadian Multiculturalism Day, celebrating unity and diversity, on June 26th. In July 2021, BGYO fronted the music issue of Parchink magazine with the tagline P-Pop Power. On August 6, BGYO performed the theme song of He's Into Her at the shows The Benazin Ball. On August 7th, the group experienced their first ever performance on an award show through Mix Music Awards 2021. On August 20th, BGYO released their sophomore single The Baddest, with Liza Soberano on the music video. 51. On August 25th, #BGYO was included on Twitter's top hashtags in the Philippines for the first half of 2021. On August 28 to 29, the group was invited to perform on the Happy Hallyu Day 5, a virtual fest. Kulay was released in September 23rd as a theme song of the Miss Universe Philippines 2021 National Costume Competition. In October 2021, the group released their debut album The Light, which includes The Light, The Baddest, He's Into Her, 5 new songs When I'm With You, Kundaman Sabe, Fly Away and Rocketman. For international versions of The Light, Bahasa Indonesia, Thai, Spanish and Japanese. On November 6 to 7th, the first ever sibling group concert in the Pinoy pop history, One Dream, the Beanie and BGYO concert, took place. On November 12th, the group took part on the official Christmas theme song of ABS-CBN's Christmas Station ID, entitled Andito Teo Para Sa Isa. On November 21st, a joint virtual fan meet with BGYO's sibling group BINI for their Indonesian and Thai fans Global Party Asia Tour took place. On November 29th, BGYO performed on 34th Awit Awards. In December 2021, BGYO appeared and performed on their first international awards show through the 2021 Asian Academy Creative Awards, of which they are also a finalist for the Best Theme Song category for He's Into Her. On December 3rd, the group plunged into their first international concert, 1MX Dubai 2021 Filipino Music Festival, along with various artists in Dubai World Trade Center, United Arab Emirates. In February 2022, One Dream, the Beanie and BGYO Concert Version 2022 have been broadcast out on February 27th. The group performed in the grand finals of Uplive World Stage. On March 19th, BGYO appeared on Saludo Excellence Awards 2021. On March 22nd, the group took part on Star Magic's Beyond the Stars trade event. On March 25th, the release of the group's first original soundtrack for 2022, Mahal Na Kita, took place. On April 1st, the group's first collaboration single with their sister group BINI, Up, was released. On April 9th to 10th, BGYO experienced their first Araneta Coliseum performances via 2022 PopCon, the ultimate P-pop fan gathering. On April 10th, BGYO appeared on the ABS-CBN and Pace Media Congress Digital Caravan. On April 22nd, Best Hymn was released. On May 1st, they participated on Xiaomi Fan Festival 2022, On May 2nd, the group participated on Simply K-Pop Contour as a guest. On May 25th, they performed at the 4th Harans Heroes Awards, University of Makati and A Light of Hope virtual concert for the youth, their moms and educators. On May 28th, they took part on the Tarlac 149th founding anniversary. On June 5th, they performed on the PBA 47th season opening. On June 6th, they are recognized as the best international artist on the Korean Star voting web application, dong-a.com /SIDolpic, for 7 consecutive weeks and hailed as the best idol for the month of June, which gave them the opportunity to appear on several digital billboards in Seoul, South Korea. On June 14th, Netflix Philippines premiered their first variety show, Alas Netflix, featuring BGYO on its first 3 episodes. The release of Tumidijal Ang Mundo on July 13, 2022, marked the new chapter of BGYO's music career. The track is the first single on their upcoming Sophomore album. The group also embarked on their first mall tour as BGYO, Best Time with BGYO Mall Tour, which lasted from July to August 2022. On July 15th, the group took part on the Tagatog, the Filipino Music Festival 2022, alongside other Pinoy idol groups. The group played a part on the Nickelodeon's Bikini Bottom Bash, a birthday celebration for SpongeBob SquarePants. BGYO also participated on a benefit concert on July 22nd. The World Will Adjust, together with Red Velvet, Beanie and Lady Pipe in the Mall of Asia. They are also part of Star Magic 30th Anniversary Tour, Beyond the Stars Kickoff. Supposedly they will participate on the United States leg of the tour in San Francisco and California, but not materialized. On July 28th, BGYO were announced to sing the original soundtrack of the 2020 television adaptation of Mars Ravelo's Filipino superhero Darna, entitled Patuloleng Ingilipad. On August 3rd, they were revealed as one of the guest performers on the upcoming HIH All Access, the He's Into Her grand finale concert. On August 14th, Patuloleng Ingilipad was released. On August 15th, BGYO's official light stick revealed, named as The Light. On September 2nd, BGYO took part on Kumu Is For You, a birthday concert. On September 5th, the group embarked on their first ever Mindanao show, TNT Saja Fest sa Tuna Festival. On September 8th, the group took part on the Lazada 9.9 Megasale Super show. On September 13th, BGYO performed Tumidijal Ang Mundo on It's Showtime and spilled partial details on their upcoming Sophomore album. In the last quarter of 2022, BGYO unveiled their Sophomore album BGYO, with Magnet as the lead single and the album's key track, PNGNP. The group also participated on EK's 27th pre-anniversary concert, P-Pop Day October 9th, TNT Saja Fest sa Zamboanga Hermosa October 11th, and Mr. Music, the hits of Jonathan Manalo October 15th. On October 20th, Magnet was officially released. On October 29th, Halloween 2022 took place, where the group performed The Light, The Baddest, Kundaman and Magnet. As part of their second album BS campaign, the group embarked on a US promo tour, which includes their visit at the TikTok headquarters in Los Angeles, their performance on the Wish USA bus, and a street performances at the Times Square and Union Square in New York City. On November 19th, the group was featured on Mix Hits Different. On November 25th, Tumidijal Ang Mundo was released as part of the An Inconvenient Love original soundtrack, Legal Action. On June 19, 2024, BGYO filed cyberlibel and unjust vexation complaints against netizens who have been spreading false information to attack their group. 2025 present. On December 10, 2024, it was announced that BGYO will have their first extended play. The group's self-titled album was released on March 13, 2025, featuring their single Divine. BGYO has cited that K-pop groups like BTS, EXO, GOT7, and 101, and artists like Shawn Mendes, Gary Valenciano, Eric Santos, and Regine Velasquez were their musical inspirations. In an interview with Mix Global, the group has also cited Jabbawockeez as an influence, with Nate saying, "Jabbawockeez inspired me to get into music." and would even copy how they would dance while inspired by some K-pop groups. BGYO emphasizes their Filipino identity as a strength, as evident in their music, songwriting, and style. BGYO's debut song, The Light, was a genre bending that infuses urban, electronic, and R&B elements. It became popular among the younger generation as it speaks about empowerment, hope, and self-love. Members: Akira, Jello leader, Nikki, Nate, JL Torliza,